Hey, Riccardo from Uplifted Consulting here. Today we will see how to connect a message to website visitors automatically and also save more than 6,000 euros or dollars in the process. You will see what is the workflow about, and you will also have an implementation step by step of how to actually implement the workflow. So first off, let's start about what is the tool that will allow us to identify the visitors. And the tool is called RB2B. RB2B is a website visitor identifier, and the huge advantage of this tool is that it allows us to have a person level detail of the people that visit our profile. So this is only valid for US people, but what we can get is we can get information such as the name, the LinkedIn profile, the title, and those kind of information of people that actually visit our website. This is really powerful when it comes to actually identify who are the potential clients, reach out to them with personalized messages, and also potentially close more deals. So the system works in the following way. We have here some sort of explanation of the tool. A person visits your website, the person is identified, and then you receive a notification. The main problem with this tool is that it has both a free version and a paid version. The paid version costs over $6,000 per year and allows us to send all the information across different platforms, across different channels. The free version only allows you to send the information through Slack. So what if we could have all the information available for free? And that is what our workflow is about. So let me share the workflow and let me give you an explanation of the workflow over here. First off, we have a base structure of the workflow. And let me show you directly within Make. What we do is we watch for a channel within Slack because, as I mentioned, the tool sends the website visitor information directly through Slack. So we check the website, the notification through Slack. We extract that information that we get through Slack. So through these regex filters. So those are filters to extract the actual information that we get. And then once we have this kind of information, we can do multiple things. In the following workflow, what we will do is we will have 3 different levels of complexity depending on what you're actually looking for and what you actually would like to do. So first off, there's the simplest level, which is add the lead directly to the CRM. So in this case, we use Airtable, but you can use any other tool of your choice, such as HubSpot, Close, Salesforce, Pipedrive, whatever kind of CRM, you can add it through here. The advantage of this is that this is the easiest, simplest solution as possible. You can add information such as the name and the LinkedIn URL, as well as the title, but you don't have as much information about that specific prospect. The next step, think about these 3 as increasing level of complexity. So first off, we have add the potential client to the CRM. The second step instead is enrich the lead and see if the lead is within our specific ICP, and then add the lead to the CRM. So what we do over here is we use Apollo.io, which is a tool for enrichment, a tool for getting leads to get the person. And what we do is we use information such as the name and the LinkedIn URL to get that person from the Apollo database. If we get a person from the Apollo database, what happens then is we have an ICP description variable over here, which needs to be filled out. In this case, here I added an example of my ICP, lead generation agencies, marketing agencies. And then what we do over here is we use ChatGPT to do an ICP filter. So basically, the idea over here is act as a lead expert analyzer. Your job is to analyze the detail of a lead and understand whether that is an ICP or not. So here what you do is you give the ICP description, you give the lead information based on the information that you already have from Slack, the information that you already extracted from Slack, as well as the information that you get from Apollo. And then you output if the lead is within the ICP or not. If the lead is within the ICP, so here we have a filtering, we add the lead directly to the CRM. So in this way, you get way more targeted leads directly within your CRM. And this is the second step, the second level, if so. The third thing is probably the most interesting thing, and it's about creating a custom messaging for the leads. Now, let me show you this in a little bit more detail, also by showing you a couple of the tools that we are using. So in step 3, the process is pretty similar to what we had before. So we have Apollo over here, we have a key targeting info to Airtable CRM. Keep in mind the key targeting info that we have over here is a little bit different from the ICP description. So here we have ICP seniority, industry, and all kind of information. Your company description, your company USP, your company value, and so on. This information will be used later on for the custom messaging and for the AI agent. And up till this point, everything is pretty much similar. Then what we have over here is we use an AI prompt to give to the AI agent. And now in a second, I will also show you the AI agent. Basically, what we do over here is we determine what is the ICP of the lead. So what is the ICP of the lead based on short description of the business as well as the website URL of that specific business. And then we ask, please do some research and extract what is their ICP, what do they focus on, and things like that. So the output that you give is this website sells to marketing consultants, lead generation agencies, and another kind of business. So that is pretty much the idea over here. The very cool features over here is that we use Relevance AI to do this kind of process at scale. Relevance AI is a very powerful tool for building AI agents. In this way, what we can do is we can create some kind of dynamic OpenAI prompt where we add the tools to that. So here, for example, we add the tool of company research with a website where the AI agent can perform a search of the website and give back information. But in the future, it's also possible to add additional tools and additional information. So with this tool that we created over here into Relevance and also in the implementation part, I will show you how we create that. We call the tool using an API, using the API, and then using the API we send the message, we send the prompt that we created over here directly here. We wait for the response, and then we get a response over here. Once we get the response, we go to the next part. The next part is also really powerful, and what we do over here is we use a prompt to understand how our company and the lead company could be interrelated, and what is how we can augment our value proposition to their specific business and their specific needs. So here the goal is to say how our company can help them in a specific relevant way to them. This makes the messaging really personalized for them, and this increases the response rates by a ton. Also, keep in mind these prompts are not my own. These prompts are coming from other lead generation experts that work through those a lot. But what I did over here is I took those and added those into the system so that this is the easiest system to build, and also the system that is the cheapest here. So the idea here is the following: we use the user content we use this prompt to get this use case, and then once we have this use case, we send this information directly to Smart Lead. So the idea here is we send the lead information directly to Smart Lead with all the different details, such as name, first name, and also we add a custom field of use case related to what we found over here. So in this way, we can actually build a customized messaging directly from this part. And in this part, we finalize the scenario. So this is pretty much the setup over here. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to show you how you can actually implement this step by step. Keep in mind, here we are using a specific set of tools. You can change that, you can modify that depending on which tools you would like to choose. You can switch the CRM, you can switch Apollo to another tool, for example. You can build a more powerful AI agent over here, but the core functionality will be present still. So let's go to the implementation so I can show you how this can actually be implemented in your own automation in your own Make account. So let's start the actual implementation part. The first thing that you need to do is you need to go to airbnb.com. Here, this is the website that we will use. Basically, what you need to do over here is you need to register, you need to take the pixel, and you need to install the pixel within your website. The goal here is to actually have the pixel so that the site can monitor where your visitor or send you information directly through Slack. As you can see over here, as I mentioned before, there are two different versions. There's a free one that pushes everything to Slack, which is free, and there's a pro one that sends the information all around in every kind of channel that you would like to. But we will use the free version to perform the same thing that is available for the pro version. So you need to register. You start with the registration. You will enter a page like the following, and the process is pretty similar to installing a Facebook pixel or installing any kind of a piece of software within your website. So you go to the script part, you click on View Script, you select the View HTML code, and then you copy this script and add it to the header here. They mention add to the header of your website. You can do that with any kind of website. You can do it with Google Tag Manager, and this is this part over here. Then what you do over here is you go to integration and you enable Slack. In this way, you can actually enable Slack and enable a channel where you get the website leads. And now I will show you my actual channel right now. So here it is. Basically, what you do over here inside Slack is you create a new channel. You call it whatever you want. You call it website leads, and here you will get all the information about that. As you can see, this is how the information is given. So you have LinkedIn, you have name, title, company, and details, and also page URL and other kinds of information here. So after you do the first step to integrate our B2B, what you need to do is you need to start off with the make.com implementation for your website. So here I have a blank scenario in Make. What you do is you go to the file over here, which if you are on YouTube will be at the bottom. If you are in this file, you will see everything over here. And here there's a Google Drive like the following with two different files. There's one file for Make and one file for Relevance AI. So the file for Make is this make.com blueprint. What you do is you download this. Once you have this downloaded, you go to make.com, click on more, and you import the blueprint. So when you import the blueprint, you click on open, you click on save, and then you will have the initial structure over here. Then what you need to do right now is you need to add all the actual relevant connections for you. So first off, there's Slack over here. You need to add Slack, and in order to add Slack, you need to connect this either to your own account or to another account. And once this is connected, you can select the actual channel where that you would like to be monitored. So let's do the connection one sec. Okay, once the connection is established, here you select a list, you select the channel. So here I select the website lead, and here you need to put a limit. So here, this is pretty random, depending on how much traffic you get on the website. Let's put 10 as an example over here, and then and then this part is configured correctly. What you would need to do then is you would need to choose which of the different channels you would like to configure here. So if you want to use level 1, what you can do over here is you can click on this node over here, click on disable, you click at the bottom one and you click on disable, and then you just use this, and you either add your Airtable account or you add another CRM over here. Right now, let's add the Airtable CRM. Here, it's automatically added. We add the different variables, such as the name, such as the LinkedIn URL. And so in this way, this could be configured for you, so configured correctly. And in this instance, it will say that it will not find the connection. So what you will have to do is you will need to remove this piece. So you just click on delete here, and you will have this working. If, however, you want to have the other versions, let's show you how to do that. So let's say you want to have the most advanced part, which is the enrichment part. First off, you connect Apollo. You create a connection here. You select the API key from Apollo. So let me go to Apollo and show you how to get the API key. Okay, so right now I'm directly within Apollo. What you need to do is you click on the top right here, you click on integrations, API, and then in API here, you click on API keys and you can create a new API key. So let's say this is testing, and here you select the API that you want to. I suggest you to select every single API over here. The one that we will need the most is this people match, but I would suggest you to select every one of this one. And also make sure that this is set up as the master key. And then you click on create API, and once this is actually created, you take this one, you copy this, you add that directly to make. So this is an example of the API over here, and click on save. So once you have that, the Apollo connection will be established. Keep in mind that you need to have a master key in order to do that. That's the best key that you can use for Apollo. And so this part of Apollo is connected. What you would need to do is you would need to connect the OpenAI. Also, process is pretty similar. You can check different things on how to do that. But here I already have the connection, so I click on OK. And then you will need to connect the Airtable part / CRM of your choice. Keep in mind when you connect that, here you will see what are the different records. So email, person, and so on. And you can copy those within your own CRM. So this is this part over here. Then right now we have the part related to Smart Lead, and we have the part related to relevance. So let's go to relevance AI in this part. Okay, right now I'm within relevance. The actual tool over here is an AI agent, no-code builder, or a tool to build AI agents in a simple way. What you need to do here is you either need to log in or sign up. And let me continue with an email over here. So I selected my account over here. Here you will have different options. Keep in mind, the one thing that I suggest you to do is you can either have a free plan, which allows you to have 100 different operations. So 100 different operations would be 100 prompts for an agent, for example. Meanwhile, if you have a starter plan, which is like $19 per month, you can have more than 10,000 of those. So this is like really, really valuable to have and really useful to have. What you need to do over here into Relevance AI, you select agents, you click on new, and then in the folder over here, you will see that we will have a relevance agent. So you can download this. Once this is downloaded, you click on import, you click on the file that you imported, and then you will have the actual agent itself. What you can do also is you can go over here, you can change the name, you say Mark agent or sales research, whatever you feel like. Keep in mind one important thing: if you are using the free version, you will use GPT 3.5 over here. So you will need to change this to GPT 3.5. Otherwise, if you have the premium version, you can use the newest OpenAI or whatever you feel like. And here you click on save. So right now we have the sales agent and we will have the uplifted agent, which is the previous one that I created. Now, what we need to do is we need to get all the information over here. So here we have the endpoint, here we have the agent ID, and those are information that we will need to put over here into make.com. So let's go to the API over here and let's start with the base ID. For the base ID, what you will need to do is you will need to go to Relevance AI. You need to go over here and copy this part over here prior to the slash agents part. So you copy this part over here, which will be your base URL. So this part over here. Then you will have the agent ID, which is this code over here. Copy this one over here and you add it over here. And then you will have the relevance authorization token. And for the relevance authorization token, what you can do is you can click on generate AI key. You will have this token over here, and you will have this token, and you will add this token over here. So right now we will have the token, the base URL, and the agent. So everything is done when it comes to Relevance AI. And let me also have a double check on this. Yeah, this is done. This is done. Everything is done over here. Now, the last part is the Salesforce, the Smart Lead, sorry. So, which is like this last module here, add lead to campaign. So within Smart Lead, what you will need to do is you will need to first off create an API key, and then create an actual campaign where you would like to send the leads to. So let me go to Smart Lead 1 second. Okay, so here we are within Smart Lead. To get the API key, you click on setting. In the My Profile, you will find the AI key. Keep in mind, you can do the same using Instantly or any other tool of this nature that allows you to add custom fields. And then what you need to do is you need to create a campaign over here. You can just, you can also avoid adding the leads right now, or you can add some random leads right now and call it whatever you want or whatever you feel like. Create the sequences, create the setup, and have it ready. The only thing that you need to do from this point on is you need to go over here. You need to go to the URL of the campaign. The URL will be something like smartlead.ai email campaign, and here you will have a number over here. This number is the campaign ID, which will be useful and which will be needed here to add to this variable APIs over here at the beginning. So yeah, this is the one that you will need to add. And also here at the bottom, you will need to add the Smart Lead AI API. Okay, yeah, so right now everything is completed here. And after that, you will have the possibility to have everything working over here. One thing I suggest is if you are using the The longest one, you can click on remove, and this can work automatically for you. You can click on save. As you can see, everything is saved. This is completely integrated with your business, and this can be used. If you enjoyed this video, if you like these kind of videos, let me know, and I will create more of those. And if you like this to be implemented, you can contact me, and we can set up a call and discuss this together. Hope you got value out of that, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.